There's the fire pit from last night. There's the kayak, the hammock I set up by the water's edge. And it was beautiful. A little windy last night, but that didn't bother. I had my sleeping bag in there. There's my other camera. Yeah. Getting hot. Ooh, she's hot. Oh yeah. Like a chili in the morning. Just a beautiful, beautiful morning. Now, normally coming here nowadays, I bring my boat. But there are occasions like this when I bring the kayak. I so enjoy that thing. You really get up close and personal with stuff. The boat's okay, but you kind of keep it away from the shorelines and avoid the shoals and avoid the rocks, whatnot. You don't get close, so you don't get a chance to get close. Now with the kayak, you quietly follow the shoreline. You come up on all kinds of wildlife. People making out sometimes. I didn't look. But yeah. You miss out on so much when you take the boat. You can go a lot further, but you miss out. That is exactly what I needed. Oh. Music to the taste buds. Tummy's happy again. Check this place out. Pretty rocky on this side. Oh, I can see bass swimming down there. Yeah, that's a smallmouth. There's another one. Ooh, there's a whole bunch of them. Wow. So you might ask yourself, why does somebody like me who spends so much time talking about widowmakers would camp right next to something like that? Well, there's a simple reason for it. It's actually angled away from me. So if this thing does end up breaking, maybe we'll take out the kayak. But as you can tell, this tree here is pointing away from me. Now there's another widowmaker over there, which is pointing this way. That's the one right there. And I want it to be as far as possible from that. I'm just surrounded by water. It was such a gentle breeze at night. It was just a beautiful, beautiful sleep. Amazing. Later we'll go to the beach. I think maybe that one right there. There's a nice little beach there that I know of. And I don't think anybody's there. Yeah, we'll do some swimming, huh? But yeah, this is how you find a camp spot in Algonquin. Look for these large orange signs. Parks, Ontario. I was not disappointed in that sleep. That was awesome. There's only one thing I gotta figure out, because that kept on waking me up. The tarp kept on rubbing on my ridgeline. Or maybe it was this actually. That right there. This is what kept on waking me up last night. So I need to come up with a way to stop that from happening. And maybe just by tying off one of the corners, one more of the corners, I'd be able to do that. Maybe. It's such a beautiful spot. Ooh, that'd be the tummy. The chili's processing. One of my favorite things about kayaking is that a kayak is essentially a storage unit. And provided you cover up all the holes, orifices, you should have a bug-free environment as well, which is usually a thing. So either way, you see how all the compartments are closed, keeping the bugs out, right? Here's one. This one's technically not that close. But why don't we do a gear loadout? So front compartment, this is where I put all the camera gear. And I mean, it's just loose. This is a waterproof compartment. Worst comes to worst, you know, I'll have a problem. But it's never failed me yet. This is a really good kayak. I love it, and I don't even bother putting it in dry bags. Essentially, this covers it beautifully. It's a neoprene gasket plus this on top. Voila. So anyway, front compartment goes from the front of the boat to about here, and yeah, it's all camera gear. Next is the back compartment. In the back compartment of my pre-owned SeaYak 520 HV, beautiful boat. There's all the clothes, all the tents. This is the tent I'm not currently using. Some extra DEET-free products. I've gone for DEET last night. It was pretty horrendous. First aid, some extra dry clothes, spatula spoon. Yeah, some dry clothes, sleeping mat. It's not too loaded. I currently have a lot of stuff out, but you know, my gear doesn't really take that much room to begin with. It's as much of a minimalist setup as possible. Some extra pegs. You can never know when you're gonna run out of those. But you know, the necessities are take care of food and stuff like that. Food is not in the boat anymore. Food is away from here. Food does not smell, first of all. And that's, as such, is not going to be a problem. This is my underquilt here. That turned out to be a little bit of a too warm situation, so I have opted to take it off. Some rain gear, some more swimming gear,
dry clothes here. Yeah, I mean, just extra stuff that was in the back compartment that I kind of transferred and I'm thinking of using, but not really. It's just easily available. And once again, once I'm done with it, clothes are up. So if it gets really windy, none of my precious gear, lightweight stuff, goes away on me. This is my daytime compartment. In there, more DEET. Oh, sunscreen. Yeah. Foggy situations. Always have one of these. I know this lake very well, so I don't tend not to use it, but if it was ever so foggy that I needed it, there it is. And sunscreen. DEET. I have Johnson A Family Off by Deep Woods. And I also have Watkins. Both really good products. This one works better. Yet I've used only this one last night because it was quicker. Yeah, I didn't want the cream on me. I just wanted this, so hence I have both. Close that up. Yeah, sunscreen's definitely required already. I can feel that. Maybe just go swimming here, huh? Do you see that well-defined line across the lake? It goes from light on the top there, which is in the back, and to dark in the front, in the foreground. Well, in the foreground what you have is a lot of wind, so the lake is choppy. In the background the wind is calming down, and it's the water is becoming flat, so you see it. You see how it's darker and lighter? The light water is usually calm water, and dark water is usually the turbulent water. So just one little thing for you to know. Very beautiful spot. This side's a little steep. This looks like a pretty good spot to be jumping off rocks, but I'm not doing that on my own. Right about there. Bam. Looks like somebody did have that idea before. Awesome spot. Awesome. Jumping off of here would be suicide unless somebody would really run, but that's suicide. Let's go exploring a little bit. There seems to be a path. I wonder if this goes to the other camp spot. Blueberries everywhere here. Some of them are already good. Yum. Look at this patch. Now, 2 weeks from now, it's gonna be amazing. Got something in the shoe. This just keeps going. Must go somewhere. This is a very well-defined path. Just keep getting these pine needles in my Crocs. I didn't bring any other shoes. For most of my travel is going to be on water. Oh, looks like there's a clearing there.
Boat coming around the corner. Yeah, this is more traveled here. Definitely the camp spot. Oh. Well, here you go. Bam. No camping. The reason being, there's usually a good reason. Rehabilitation. Maybe. Dangerous. Other than this weirdly looking tree here, up on an angle like that, but alive and holding strong. Nothing really wrong here. Too many bears in the area. Anyway, let's go back. Seems to be more flies here. It's not as windy. The squirrels agree. Literally everywhere you look, everything is alive. Something is scrolling everywhere. It's like walking through a jungle. It's just Canadian jungle. On the edge of the jungle. This place is very much like a jungle, actually. You venture off and it gets thick. It gets real thick real fast. See if I can scope out any more of those blueberries, huh? Just coming across some patches again. This whole thing is going to be blue here eventually. All of this. Beautiful sandy side, and that's what they like. They like to grow in the sand, I suppose. I think this is the spot. Yeah. It seems like they're coming in a little bit faster on this one. More shade. There's a good one. Oh, another couple of weeks, let me tell you. I could spend hours here and you'll never pick it. It just continues. It's all around me. Blueberry patch upon blueberry patch.
a hot one today.
Everything is supposed to be as small as possible so you can fit as much gear as possible, right? Like I said, front compartment, I want nothing but electronics there. And then the back is pretty much everything else. This here is my fresh water. Today I'm running out quickly, so I'm going to put this in my daytime compartment for the time being. I'm sure I'll be pumping along the way today. I'm sure. I'm quickly running low. Slide open. I've had this Helen Ox for 9 years now. I've used it all over, and this thing looks as if it was brand new. Of course I take care of it, but I do use it everywhere I go, wherever space is an issue. So, very good review for this product here. Lightweight, a little flimsy if you're not on even ground, I have to say. Rock is a better solution for this. But I am very happy with the size and the weight overall, so. Helinox, or Helinox. I've got good things to say. Sleeping mat, never used last night. Not required. The pants came in handy. Got a little sweaty in this, but let me tell you, I'd rather be sweaty than be bitten up everywhere, right? COVID? Nah. Another empty bottle of water. Just for this occasion, I bought a new mosquito net. I figured the last one that I had nothing but bad reviews. And then I've seen somebody on YouTube, I forget their name unfortunately, but a bunch of people use this obviously. This is a very commonly used jacket nowadays, but this is the new acquisition. Canadian Tire, 49 bucks. I got the extra large. Let's pull it all closed. Pull these closed so that the bugs cannot travel up your sleeves. And let me tell you, not only does this not require a hat underneath, even though I assume the hat would have made this better, and it probably will. Let's just test that really quickly. I have to say that this is fairly good. And I mean, this is crappy tire, right? Good old crappy tire. Let's see how it does with this. It definitely keeps the mesh off the face. Is it better?
No, I think the hoodie is enough, provided that the bugs cannot bite through it, obviously. And that still remains to be seen. Not only does this hoodie give me shade, which is very nice, it's light colored, which reflects the sun, it does not heat up. It breathes underneath here. Oh wow, good purchase. Yeah, so what is this thing? 49 bucks, Bushline Outdoor. Crappy tire, people. Awesome, 49 bucks. Hopefully you can see that there. Yeah? Okay. Not bad indeed. Not bad. I mean, I'm breathing in this thing, you know? This is becoming part of the kit now. This will become part of the kit now. 100%. No joke. This thing is nothing short of awesome. Great purchase. Alright, before I forget, I wanted to do a first time shout out. I've never done a shout out before. This is going out to Clearly Canadian. You can find the channel up here. Clearly Canadian has sent me this, he's one of my subscribers. He sent me this knife and I couldn't be happier. I'm going to bring this thing with me everywhere now. It's going to become part of the kit. I always wanted something that looked more bushcrafty. I had a really military-like blade. I'll still bring that with me for batoning and stuff. I'll take care of this a little bit better, but I find that shavings and just doing the carving is so much easier with this knife. So from now on, this is part of the kit. Thank you very much. Definitely check out Clearly Canadian channel. It's a small channel out of New England, USA, and yeah, let's hope it grows fast and let's help him out. Crap, did I just screw that up? No. Shit, what was that? 8K? So graceful. I'm gonna run out of water. Bye-bye, campsite. You were very nice to me. Covering lots of mileage today. So I'm right at the entrance to North Arm here. That's it right there, that opening. At the very tip of the South Arm. Wow, those clouds look pretty good up there, huh? And here comes another boat. Amazing weather. I just had a conversation with home. They called back. They're saying there's major thunderstorms in the area, but they're south of me and they're north of me, so it looks like the whole storm is just gonna miss us all together here. Not a thunderstorm in sight. That was not the case last night. I must have seen 3 or 4 roll through the area. Nowhere close, but I've seen them. They must have been at least 100 miles away. You don't hear them, they're not that close. But they put on quite a light show though. Hopefully that footage works out.